Hello internet, and welcome to Stereo Sound. I've actually got it sorted. It took some faffing around, but it's working. Left and right speaker sorted, so if you're listening through headphones it's all good. Because it really annoyed me the last video I put up and I said, oh yeah, everything's fine, it's working, it's gonna be good, and it wasn't. So I thought today, because it's still sunny, I don't know why, but for some reason the sun's still out, this is just gonna be a little cruisy ride type thing that I'll do. But I'm going to do a little bit of a video about the bike as well, a little walk around, because I haven't really done one, like a proper one anyway. So we'll go somewhere where it's nice and quiet. Nobody's going to look at us as if I've gone insane and I'm talking to myself. I think that's one of the things about doing this, is getting over the I don't know, the thing about folk just looking at you like you're a bit of a weirdo because you're actually sat there waving your arms around and talking while you're on the bike, because they do look at you a bit strange, like. But then again, I shouldn't really care, because when are they going to see it again? Who's bothered? Aye, let's just be weird in front of them, be fine. But yeah, anyways, as for the bike, we're going to go over it, because as I said in the last video, I've done over 2,000 miles now, and I think I've got a good idea about the bike, and I can give a decent opinion as well. It's brilliant. There you go. It's class. It is. I think I said in the last one, it's really comfy, it's very agile, it's got more power than you need in something like this. Well, usable power for the road anyway, but it's just so good. It really is good. But I will have a proper look around it. It won't be yet though, because I'm going to get there first. But yeah, I'll have a proper look around it, I'll show you around it, and you can have a little look at it. As I said, the only thing that I've done to this that's not standard is the mirrors, and that's it. I haven't put anything else on yet. And with this mic now, I should be able to get some decent sound from the exhaust, so I'm going to do that as well when I get pulled up and I take it a tour of a little tour around the bike. But I was going to talk about first bikes as well. I'd seen a lot of videos of them. People were saying, what should I buy for my first bike and stuff. Buy whatever you're comfortable with. Test ride them, take one out. What do you want? Do you want it to be a comfortable bike? Do you want to be able to do long distance on it, or do you just want it to be sporty? Do you just want it to be for you grab it out the garage now and then and go for a quick blast? It just depends on what you want. Like this, I wanted something that's comfortable, still sporty, because that's what it is, it's a sport naked, but I can just cruise along as well and not be thinking, oh god, I'm revving the shit out of the engine. You know, like if you've got like an R6 or something like that and you sat there and it's screaming through town and stuff. I mean, it just depends. Depends on what exhaust system you've got on it as well, to be honest with you. I mean, I suppose if I had a proper a Kropovic full system on this, it probably sound a bit different if I'm sat there idling in town, but for the moment it's quite quiet, apart from when you get in the high rev range. But as I said, the first bikes, just go with what you're comfortable with, test ride them. Just actually don't just look at something and think, oh, I fancy that, just because it's an S1000 and everybody else is having one. Just don't be a sheep. That's all I'm going to say. Don't be a sheep. Try something different. That's why I think I tried this, to be honest with you, because I thought, hang on, yeah, because to be honest with you, there isn't, apart from now, there's a lot more videos up now about these than what there was before, but beforehand you never really see much of them, and I think it's just because of the looks. because of the looks, people were a little bit put off. But that's it. Oh, that's right. I've come down where all the learners come down to. But fair enough. I'll turn in here anyway, because this is where. Whoa! I didn't realise that had been pulled down. I'll have a look around there in a minute. I'll go around here for now. This is where I used to work. It's changed now. It's called someone called Kevin Dickinson now anyway. But yeah, I used to work around here. Is anybody around here? Don't want to look like a complete numpty. We'll just park it up here a second. I say nimble, agile, comfy, powerful, and I keep leaving the indicator on because I'm an idiot. But there you go. Anyways, let's set it down here. And we'll switch over to handheld camera view jobby thing. Right, so this is my XSR 900 Yamaha. Needs a bit of a clean, but you'll have to forgive us for that for now. But I'll give you a little look over it. And I'm putting that on there because, well, I don't want you to see my license plate, and I can't find anything on my software to blur out the image properly, but I'll do something about that at some point. I'll get better software than that, but at the moment I'm quite happy with the way the stuff's rendering. That's my shark helmet. Let me have a look at that. My Squall with the neon USB charging lights. Well, USB charging lights. The lights on the back, which you charge via USB underneath there. That's where I clip on, obviously, the GoPro on the front. That goes into the mic. The mic normally sits in there somewhere, if you can just see it. Just clip it to that. Anyways, round the bike. But the suspension's adjustable. Front on that one there as well. I haven't really... The only thing, I turned this a couple of clicks to the left because it was quite solid when I first got it. I mean, the bloke who was using it for the 60 mile previous to when I bought it, he was a bit heavier than me, so it was very hard, especially on bumps and stuff. Oh, it was ridiculous. Go away, seagull. But as you can see, little belly pan exhaust. It's quite nice actually. But what I do like about it is the powder coated pipes, so they won't be rusting anytime soon. I like that. I do like that. I've got Battle Axe Hypersport S20Rs. Good tyres. I'm quite happy with them so far. The new S21s obviously have come out now, so I might even look at putting them on when these have done the job. But one of the things, I need to get a radiator guard. That there, it isn't radiator coolant, it's just pent. It flew, but when I went through some the other day, it was absolutely covered. It was all underneath it. It's still underneath there a little bit actually, so I need to change that. Well, sorry, I need to clean that. But as I say, the bike itself, apart from me doing the mirrors, is just stock standard. But it's nice. It's a nice radiator guard. Probably, maybe get a screen to stop all the bugs and stuff from splattering along the front of you. You'll probably see some of them. It is a pain, like when you get hit by them. The helmet gets absolutely splattered. But the mirrors are good. Not bad. It does make it a bit wider, but it's not too wide. See, don't really need to do a lot of lane splitting here. Up in Cumbria, it's only really if you're in the cities and stuff. I mean, if you go down to Manchester or somewhere like that, I'll probably have to do it, but it's not really an issue. One of the things I will be getting those though is the seat cowl. I'll get that on there because it does look really good. I've seen somebody on a video with it. They're not cheap either, to be honest. I think they're like £400 or something, but they'll come down in price. They're bound to. But yeah, get that because it's got a nice cushioned area there as well. So I'll lean back a bit more. The seat's nice actually. The seat's actually nice and comfy. When I went down to Silverstone, I was a little bit sore, but it wasn't too bad. But I like this. I like the offset fuel cap. It looks quite smart actually. Obviously the XSR branding there, because on the yellow version it's just all stickers, which is the anniversary edition. It's just all stickers on there, whereas it's just embossed. Same with that data tag. But it's well finished. All the machine parts are just really well finished. I feel like I'm being watched. Don't know why, like there isn't much around here now. Yeah, there's people over there I think. But yeah, it's just really, really well finished. This I'll change the chain eventually, gold chain sprockets, so we don't have to bloody lubricate it as much. Get off there, stone. I'll get you in there, you can go and have a look. As the majority of the bike's aluminium. It is actually fairly light, to be honest with you. Any proper tech specs and stuff like that, I'll bring them up on the screen. I'll put them in the description section as well, so you can go to the main website and have a look at it yourself if you want. Because it's something I've just always really ridden them. I've never really taken any notice of the tech specs and stuff like that. It's just like, if I get a bike, I'll fiddle around with it as much as I can, or as much as I'm willing to anyway, without doing anything stupid to it. But as I say, it's just really, really well finished. ABS, and obviously the traction control modes, which I think I've showed you all that stuff before anyway. But I mean, I'll turn it on and I'll get some sound from the exhaust. So, see that? But yeah, we're in traction control 1, we're in mode standard. So you can flick between your modes. A, which is basically race mode. B is for wet. Standard is just in between. And you got hazards on as well, which is handy. Come in handy for that GNAS run out as well, especially when I'm pulling up at junctions and that and I want to let other bikes through, stick them on. But obviously you got traction control, so down to 2 if you want, or I think it's push all the way up and it turns it off. Yeah, there we go. So traction control off completely, which obviously now if the wheel starts spinning it won't stop it, the rear wheel that is. So, but I'll put it back on for now because I'm not a lunatic, but then again I might try with it off as well. So I'll stick it back down to 1. ABS, I don't think it can turn it off. It's on altogether, but it's not something that it doesn't like suddenly kick in. It's a very, very well made bike, especially for under 8k. Well finished, engine's brilliant. Just take one out, test ride one if you've got the chance. I mean, just look at it. It's quality. Anyways, let's turn this on. Put that mic and that camera down there. Anyways, let's go and have a look down here, because I want to see this, what's going on with this building. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. Jesus. Isn't really a lot down here, it's just the backs of all the works and that. As I say, it's a place where a lot of the learners go, because it's quiet. It's very quiet around here, actually. Let's go into standard. I mean A. Oh! God, it goes. Nah, screw that. I'm keeping it in A mode for now. Probably shouldn't though, especially if the traffic starts building up, because it does get really jerky with the throttle. That's one thing that I will say about this bike, is that throttle. I mean, that. See what I mean? You just have to touch it and you'll take your arm off. Whereas if I change it down to B, and you'll see what I mean. See the difference. I'm yanking on that as hard as what I did when it was in A mode, and it doesn't go anywhere, because obviously it's designed for when it's raining. So when you're pulling out of traffic and you don't go anywhere with it. So I'll flick it back down to A, and you'll see this. It just goes in A mode. I think that's actually when I put when the front wheel went up when I was in that. As I say, unintentional. Didn't do it on purpose at all. It just it went up. Caspian's. You want a pizza? Don't go there. Crap. Forgot there was a bowling spot down here. And I think we'll go down beside the riverside. But this bike as well, you can sit at traffic lights and stuff, still be on the pegs. When you can balance it, it's got really good balance. Very, very good balance. I'm not a bike reviewer. The only thing I can give you is just my opinion on, where's he gone? Is my opinion on how this bike rides compared to others. Well, the ones that I've had, it was neutral there. The ones that I've had before anyway, like my Fireblade, my CBR 600, and it's better than all them. Then again, it is a lot newer than what they were. It's got a lot more tech in it, but it's got that balance between good power, comfort, and I don't know, usability. Is that a word I can use for it? Because you can probably stick a couple of like pannier bags on it or something like that and just take off. The tank isn't very big, the fuel tank capacity itself, I think it's only 12 or 14 litres. As I say, any details of everything, torque, power, output and all that lot, I'll leave it in the description section, or I shall bring it up in the video, which I probably will. But as I say, it's it could be, I mean, that's why I bought this type of bike anyway, just so I can do that. If I go to the Nürburgring, and like I've mentioned before, I want to do that, go there and be able to come back and still be comfortable. And I definitely think I can do that on this bike. I want to switch it back over to the thing. It is jerky in A mode. I can just, standard, you can control the throttle a lot easier. B mode, there's too much, what's the word? I've lost the word has gone. there's too much in B mode. There's basically, it's holding you back. That's what it's doing. It's holding you back. Standard, there's a little bit there, but not too much. A mode, it's just stupid. So it's basically A mode track or the motorway. Yeah, where there's no bumps and you can get away with it. But for everything else, pretty much just keep it in standard. You get used to the throttle in A mode being a little bit jerky, but it's not as much as A mode is. Anyways, let's go down here. This is where people go. I've seen people go down here. Now I'm going to go down here now myself. Pity can't go down the Hagwell and Wiggle, which is the bike track, but then again, there you go. Is anybody going to let me in? No, I doubt it, so I'll have to go myself. I probably shouldn't be. I've seen cars come down here. I've seen cars come down here before, but I'm going to park my bike up here. I'm going to stick it there on stand. I'm going to get a quick snap of it. Stick it on Instagram. Oh, by the way, I am on Instagram with this now as well, so if you want to follow us on that, it's Apex Motor Vlog. I'll stick it on here so you can have a look. But I'll take a quick photo with this. It's nice down here. I think people come down here mainly though because they come down here fishing. So, oh, I've got that on there. Hey, go on. No, go back. Camera. HDR mode on. Still inside my helmet as well, so I look like an idiot. Try and get that in the background as well. Looks alright though. But I think we'll end that one there. As I say, thank you again for watching. If you liked the video, I know it's quite short-ish. But I only really wanted to give you a look around the bike this time round, and to show that we're actually, it's in stereo now. Sorted. There's any fishing there? I know they do some fishing. Folk will be like, what's this strange person doing walking on his bike helmet on? It's nice, chill out down here. Keep walking past my license plate, forgetting about it. It's alright. I'll blur it out, I'll put like a big chicken head or something on it. Be fine. Yeah, I don't think I should be down here. As I say, thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, give us some advice on what to do better, how to make the channel better, and don't say just don't make any videos. I'm trying my best. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.